Hello. Friendly Neighborhood May here with a couple quick announcements before we get into the episode. So as you may have noticed, this was a recorded session, not a live stream session. We decided to change for a few different reasons, but going forward, all of the D&D campaign episodes will be recorded, like this one. Most of the audio and whatnot will be live, unedited, for the most part, raw footage, I guess, is the best way to put it. Just like a live stream, and that's mostly just to keep authenticity. Additionally, you may have noticed that Hikaru Kami, our lovely Kaya, is not present. Unfortunately, Hikaru had some scheduling conflicts and will not be able to move forward with the campaign. As a result, we are going to be kind of retconning Kaya's return. That being said, we do love Hikaru, we support Hikaru, and hopefully he'll have a place to return at some point in time in the near future. But in the meantime, we will be moving forward as though Kaya had not been able to come back to life. Yeah, as always, please check out our lovely campaign members on their respected socials and have fun with the episode. But yes, so since we are going to be starting at a new day, I'm pretty sure none of you had any status effects or anything like that, but obviously all of that is healed up. Um, Full health, full spells, all of that happy nonsense. So,
Right.
um, it is a new day, and as you all have kind of been sequestered in the Blackguards kind of barracks area, you're not entirely under arrest or anything, but you are still they're keeping an eye on you and they don't trust you at the inn. The inn is currently also still a crime scene. Um So you hear the sounds of guards throughout the night. No one really comes and bothers you or anything. Um, but you do hear them moving around throughout the night. You hear drills being run very early in the morning. And that's kind of what rouses you first thing is that sound of um patrols going out or switching out and drills getting started, some commanders yelling orders for certain things to be cleaned or um, different questions and patrols and whatnot happening. Um, but yeah, the day is yours. Who wakes up first? What do you want to do?
I
I think it's
okay.
go ahead.
It was gonna be one of us. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
You go ahead.
I mean, for your age, it's gonna be pretty simple. Don't have to focus too much on this. He's probably still like sort of set in his old routine clock of like getting up early.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing that the Blackguard are running drills, or they're most likely gonna run drills, he probably just joins in while in between like different different sort of like training exercises. He'll probably be doing maintenance on his equipment.
I'm sorry, I just had the visual of just this random dude walking up joining the
Yeah, like he's just falling in. Everyone's looking. He's like, "What the fuck is this
Yeah.
guy
I
doing?"
just seen a
He's
video
silent.
of the. I just
He's
seen a
on your
video
left.
the other day
He's
of a
so in
dog,
sync.
like a
On your
random dog
left.
joining like a training class. That's what I'm
Yeah,
seeing right
yeah.
now.
Yeah, no, that's essentially
It
what's
would be
happening.
really funny if you did
The
outpace them, but these
other
guys just on your left.
like guards and cadets are kind of like they see you and are like, "Who the fuck?" But they're also like obviously not gonna say anything and like disrupt the drill. And the Yuri, go ahead and give me a I'm trying to think of what role I should make this. Um, give me a performance check.
Sure. That's a 19.
19. You fit in so well that the guard running the drill has no fucking idea that you're not one of them.
Perfect.
Like he is just it has no fucking clue. Okay, so Yuri is participating in drills.
I'm gonna be slowly like rolling up, barely like crawling, kind of rubbing eyes, open the door, and I'm assuming that like the barracks that like go outside barracks, kind of just blinking at the light, not a morning person, just go and just squinting, and all of a sudden as the cadets start running by and just like, is that? And then I'm gonna turn around and go to the nearest party member that's near to me. Who would that be? Let's see. Does it matter?
Last I remember, I thought it was Aegis that was
Aegis.
not going
Okay,
to
so
leave
I'm gonna
me
like
alone.
bust into Aegis's room and just Aegis was in the room with me, so I'm gonna turn around and get Aegis, and then like try to drag him just outside to see this.
You're gonna drag me?
Attempt. Keyword attempt. It's not really like a serious kind of just tugging on Aegis' arm, like get up.
I'm just dead weight.
Okay.
He's just out
Aegis,
cold on the
are you
dragged on the
just
floor.
out cold? Like
Are
are
you
you
out cold?
responding?
Or are you
I
like
imagine
crazy?
like I definitely feel Lear tugging on me. And I'm like, no.
I'm gonna go find the nearest thing of water I can find and then go back in and dump it on him.
Okay.
Cool. Now I'm hydrated. I'm comfy as shit now.
What if it's
Nap
salt water?
Okay. All right. Irie, what are you up to?
The rat is Rhombus, right?
Mm-hmm. Rhombus the
Yeah.
rat.
Yeah.
Is Rhombus
Rhombus
with
rat.
me or is Rhombus with Rooney?
That is entirely up to you and Rooney.
I think you had Rhombus last.
Okay, because
Yeah.
I am not eating because Irie feels awful emotionally. But Irie is preparing breakfast for this rat.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
If anyone else comes over to Irie, Irie will also make breakfast for them, but Irie is mainly focusing on making breakfast for Rhombus.
All right. So Irie is like quietly, like very carefully portioning out little bits of cheese and like
Mhm.
dried fruit for Rhombus. Rooney.
I think Rooney likes to sleep in, so they wake up to the smell of, I guess, cheese. Rooney senses that breakfast is being made and makes a very big show of rolling out of the bed, and like when you're tired and you don't want to move, but you do like roll and fall on the floor and then get up and like make my way over to uh Irie.
Irie seeing Rooney come over, also is like, oh, another, still in her head, she's like, oh, Rooney's very small, and also cuts up everything into very small bits for Rooney.
Okay.
Same as Rhombus, but obviously gives her more.
Oh, Rooney's digging it and just eating the tiny little pieces. And then, like, every once in a while, we'll feed one to Rhombus. And then every once in a while, we'll also feed one to Jeremiah.
It's like a
And
miniature
pretend.
charcuterie board.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. The drills outside start to quiet down a little bit as one of the guard captain running the drills for these cadets is starting to kind of lead them towards the other side of the barracks for some weapons training. Again, still has no idea that Yuri is not one of his cadets, even though he is not in armor or anything that says that he should be there. and starts kind of moving away. Yuri, as you are like finishing up, presumably with these cadets and their drills, you see Captain Morgan um, step outside of his quarters with a steaming mug of what you presume to be coffee, and this man looks tired. He goes to take a sip, looks at you, starts to take the sip, pauses, lowers the mug, looks at you again, looks at the group of cadets, looks at you, looks at the captain, and just sighs.
In between looks, he's putting up his hands placatingly.
He just takes a sip of his coffee. Just like massages his eyebrows. And just like gestures for you to come over.
I love how we're such a problem for just about anybody of any personality, no matter where we go. We're just
So, am I... How... He just takes another sip. He's like not even looking at you. He's doing the like dad thing where they're like massaging their eyebrows and like trying to figure out how to put together a sentence to begin to address what he wants to talk about.
You know what? Yuri will be like just standing at parade rest. So he's got his hands behind his back. He's just waiting.
He takes another sip.
Take your time.
Did he even notice that you weren't?
No. No, he didn't.
God damn it, Timothy. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep.
To be fair, he was focused on teaching the cadets.
You know,
It was a good morning exercise.
You would think he would notice, though. You would think. You would hope. One would hope.
One would hope.
As commander, and he takes another sip. Well, at least if you were here, you weren't getting into more trouble, so I guess I can thank the gods for that. You all uncover any leads yesterday? Or were you, simply recovering? I was under the impression that a few of you needed, a little extra,
downtime.
Yes.
We'll call it that.
Yeah.
That was mostly what was spent doing yesterday.
Did you get a chance to, get any pies yesterday?
Yes, I did, oddly enough.
Oh, okay. Good. The guys go crazy over those things.
Evidently.
Yeah, well, Governor's got a hell of a sweet tooth, and he tends to bring her over here whenever he comes to darken my doorstep.
I can imagine whatever he came to discuss wasn't, how do we say? Not most pleasing to your ears.
Yeah. Well, considering we have a murdered archdruid on our hands, and the most likely suspects have, relatively decent, I suppose, alibis, and I'm supposed to be looking for a purple thing that you saw?
Unfortunately, that is all I can continue to give you until I uncover more.
Yeah, well, we're gonna need to uncover more, and probably soon. Otherwise, I don't know how much I can help you.
I understand the urgency.
Yeah. Yeah, just try not to kill anybody today, please.
I will do my utmost.
Cool. He takes a slurp of his coffee and just looks like he is regretting every life choice that he has ever made since the day he was born.
Man needs a vacation.
He needs one. He'll never get one.
You'll never get one.
Mm-mm.
Middle
I'm
management
assuming at this
hell.
point I'm assuming at this
Truly.
point I'm still attempting to get Aegis to wake up, and if he has not gotten up even a little bit, I'm gonna now give him a not a real kick, but like a kick in frustration, and then go out the room and try to find somebody else.
I was about to say, I think Aegis would smell the food by now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
After Lear walks away, he's slowly just gonna start dragging himself to the next room.
Why dragging?
He's tired!
Legs don't work yet.
The legs
Yup.
don't work yet.
He's going towards the food. He needs fuel.
I guess we're walking in the same direction.
You're walking. I'm dragging.
Walking in spirit. I go in, I see that there's just a bunch of little cheeses set out, and I just look at Irie, who hasn't seemed to, is not making any for themselves. Like, Irie, have you eaten anything?
I just I made you breakfast.
Have you eaten breakfast?
I don't want to eat breakfast.
Can you eat one for me?
I resits on the floor and eats some cheese.
Okay. Lear just sits down and just goes. I think I saw Yuri training with the soldiers outside.
Is he leaving us to become a soldier?
I doubt it. I doubt it.
What are we doing?
I guess waiting for Yuri to come back from his training, apparently.
And then what are we doing?
Oh, we can go and find Kavi. We still have. We need to go find. We need to go find the little shit wherever he went. It's at the market, right?
I think that would seem right.
I think that's what was told to us. And I guess we just sit and wait.
While while you and Irie were talking, Aegis has finally reached the threshold of the door.
I think while this is happening, Rooney decides, man, these vibes are horrendous. And so they are cooking like an actual meal. Like they brought out the eggs, there's some bacon going, and is asking Irie to taste test it more so than asking her if she wants any.
I think that would be enough. I think she
Yeah.
would.
So every once in a while, Rooney will just hand Irie a little bit of bacon or like a couple of scoopfuls of eggs and be like, "Hey, does this taste okay?"
Okay. All
And
right.
Rooney is making several large plates for everybody else.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Um, Yuri, are you gonna chill with Captain Morgan? Are you gonna go continue training? Are you gonna go back to the group? What you gonna do?
I guess if I've asked all of the important questions.
I mean, have you?
Uh, I'm not sure if I asked it last time or if I didn't. Um, but I know this would have been on his mind and he would have asked at some point. If not before, he'd do it, definitely do it now.
Hmm.
Just he would have asked if there was anyone that the captain can imagine. This would be purely speculation. If there would be anyone who would properly sort of benefit from the Archdruid's murder.
That is not a question you have asked him. He takes a second, kind of rubs at his scruff a little bit, like that, like, kind of morning scratch situation. Well, the obvious answer would be Grey Industries, Madame. I think that's what they call her. Lady Grey, would be the one to benefit most, if only because then those two have always been at odds about who environmental stuff and industry, and it's above my pay grade. Um, the governor wanted the druids to go back to Terra Nova, but then again, I think most people here want the druids to go back to Terra Nova because, as you can see, we have an overpopulation issue at the moment. He takes another swig of his coffee. Ugh. Bottom of it's burnt. Yeah, I would start there. Um, I would talk to the Archdruid's assistant guy, Drime, whatever his name is. Pretty boy druid.
Yes, I would remember it quite well.
He probably knows more. I only ever dealt with the High Druid in instances where I was summoned to break up spirited discussions, we'll say. But yeah, I would say most industry or merchant guilds had an interest in the druids returning to Terra Nova for varying reasons. And while there wasn't much animosity, I don't think, between the people here and the druids, overcrowding, people get testy.
As they would.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, thank you for the information.
No problem. Like I said, just don't kill anybody today.
Once again, I will give you the promise of an utmost attempt to.
If that
It
is
is
the best
not-
we can do, then that is the best we can do.
We'll do our best. And
Done.
careful with the coffee, yeah? Don't take too much of that stuff. And Yuri will turn around and head back to the barracks.
Okay, sounds good. Okie dokie. So, yeah, Captain Morgan goes back to doing whatever Captain Morgan does, which is probably having a migraine and, being an exhausted man. So, you go back to the barracks, you see all of your friends, compatriots, eating breakfast, including Rhombus the rat. Aegis is presumably still on the floor. Eh.
Is Aegis at least feeding himself, or is he having somebody have to hand feed him?
It depends.
I like
Did
to
Rooney
think-
put a plate on the floor for me?
I like to think that Rooney is scooping the leftovers of the pan into Aegis' mouth.
I'm
That's
just sitting
exactly
there
what I
with my
was
jaw wide
imagining.
open.
Yeah.
All remaining scraps are getting flung in the air for Puff to just to snap at.
We are garbage disposals.
Both of you.
Mm-hmm.
I ate the plate.
I guess Rooney sees Yuri come in and offers him a plate and is like, so what's the plan? Because Rooney Rooney just assumes that Yuri knows what he's doing at any point in time.
Lear from across the room is just squinting and goes, were you trading with the soldiers? Did you ask to join them and they let you?
It's a morning workout, and let's just say I gave a little more of a headache for the captain. The sergeant on duty for training did not notice my presence. Or if he did, he didn't say anything.
I
think it's the former.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna not think about that.
It probably shouldn't. I normally get my morning workout.
We're gonna go find Kavi first, right? I feel like that should be on the first on the docket.
We can do that. We should definitely also go back and talk to Drain. Get a little bit of an update as to how things are going at the inn. But other than that, after speaking to the captain, it seems that your mentor and what is her name, Lady Grey of Grey Industries, did not have the friendliest of rapports.
It sounds like him. He didn't really he liked to make problems for people who thought they were of high importance. That sounds about right.
So, following that line of thought, if we're going to start investigating anywhere between Grey Industries and the Merchants Guild, maybe open market, we find, Kavi, we can do a little bit of searching as well. Other than that, up shit creek. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, and we
hopefully
do
not around the corner.
Time. Local Lord wants to squash whatever this was, this assassination. So we may want to move fast or fully faster.
Huh. Two options that are just basically the same. As always, lovely. Not shoe. Oh god. It's been a minute, guys. Lear claps their hands together and then immediately claps them on their cheeks and just, okay, alright. Emotions be gone. There we go. Alright, and scarfs down the rest of the food. Okay, let's go. We'll do it. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Don't rush it. And Yuri will proceed to, take a seat and start eating.
Lear is just gonna be frozen in place until everybody's done.
Anybody wanna have anything to add, or are you ready to move on?
I'm speaking as Rooney. Do you think? Well, I guess. JK redacted. I changed my mind, guys.
Okay.
And no, you see that go across.
Wait, hear something?
You see that go across Rooney's face before they promptly shut their trap.
Okay.
Yuri makes a mental note. You probably assume what that was going to be about. Little bit of a smirk. Says nothing.
Now Rooney's back. It's not even about that. It's not, I was gonna ask if we should go back to. I know we're not allowed back in the inn, and it's like an open crime scene. But it might be nice to collect evidence.
If it
all of a sudden, it seemed like Lear's just snapped out of their whatever thing they're in, their catatonic state, and just looks at Rooney's like, oh, are you risking jail time to see a certain somebody that badly?
God, I am never suggesting anything to this group ever again. And then I pick up Rhombus and I walk out the door.
Lear just grins ear to ear and just follows Rooney.
The smile that has been on Irie's face all day, and she'll follow Rooney.
Okay. Rudy, do you have any idea where you're going?
No, I'm walking away.
Okay.
I'm just going.
Rudy, you
Waddle waddle.
wait, I didn't do that right. Hold on. Hmm. I
What?
got the same number. That's fine. Okay.
It's an angry waddle.
So Rooney and her angry waddling away with Rhombus, is just marching her way through the like open area of the barracks. You know, there's like the area where you guys were housed in, which is kind of near Captain Morgan's little housing area, and then there's like the actual barracks where the soldiers are staying, the stables, you know, all of that, and then there's all the open area for like training grounds and things like that. Um, and Rooney, you are marching by as the cadets are getting their water break, and it's just sweat and muscles and tired men and women. Um, as you are marching your way by, just a wall of them.
I don't even look at him. I just keep walking.
Okay.
I'm embarrassed and leaving.
Okay. All right. You walk right past them and out into what is the city proper. And upon stepping out, you realize you're not entirely sure where you are in the city. Um, there are a lot of bustling streets kind of right near you. A lot of people, just a lot of people, and it feels almost like the city itself wasn't built to hold this many people. Um, you do notice what appears to be a temple near you, but that is the only like geographical marker that you're able to make out.
Okay, Rooney sighs really heavily. And then kind of like hesitates a minute before turning around and going straight to the soldiers that were chilling in the courtyard, asking them, excuse me, how do where do we go to find the merchant docks?
The cadets kind of like look at each other and then like look to see if their sergeant's paying attention for a moment, and then one of the cadets, a young tiefling, kind of smiles at you. So to get to the merchant docks from here, you're gonna want to leave this entrance, and you're gonna go past the temple. And you're just kind of gonna keep going north along the coast, and you should see it. But it's usually off limits most of the time, unless you have like you're in a merchant's guild.
Oh. Okay.
Were you looking to buy something in particular? The open market is the other way.
Where, I turn to see if anybody is where is my party?
Where is your
I
party?
think I was following right behind Rooney, and
I
I
got
believe
up and
Irie was
started
too.
following.
Yeah.
Okay, Rudy just turns to Lyra and Irie, not sure what to say.
Um, separate from the game real quick. Just to clarify, we did hear that Kavi was at the merchant docks specifically, or was
I don't
he
remember if
at
it was
the
the
shopping?
market or the docks.
I want to say it was the docks, but I may be wrong about that.
It was the docks.
It was the docks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, back in. Lear steps in and goes, "Okay, is there like a gate or entrance that's closing off the merchant docks to where we can maybe get a message to somebody inside?"
Well, not exactly. Everybody there is usually pretty busy. Um, there's usually a couple of blackguards there patrolling as well, but they might be your best bet, I guess.
I look over at the others and go, "I guess we can try and see if we can drop off a message before going to our next next thing that we need to do, I guess.
We for sure have a merchant in our party. Rooney looks Lear dead in the eyeballs.
Oh, a merchant. Right. Merchant. Right. And I start searching my pockets. Do I have anything to sell?
Well, like I said, your best bet is probably... And the cadet seems to notice that the break time's over and immediately is like, sorry, gotta go.
I mean, I guess we might as well try our luck. I just shrug my shoulders.
Better than nothing.
Better than nothing at this point. And I guess we're just gonna go ahead and go towards the merchant docks.
Okay. Alrighty. Who has the orb?
I believe it's Yuri.
Leave it still
Yuri
with
has
me.
the orb? Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Alright, so...
Quick, check if it's magic.
Not quick check if it's magic. It is, in fact, magic.
Indeed, magic. This floor is made of floor.
Yes.
Oh.
So you guys start meandering in the general direction of the instructions that were given to you. But it's really difficult to see and kind of follow the paths. Just the sheer amount of people. It almost feels like you're having to push your way through. One of you, or all of you, it's entirely up to you. Go ahead and give me a survival check.
Oh my.
Yep.
Survival.
Oh
That's
boy.
a crisp. What do I add to that?
I got a 26.
I have a +4 in survival.
Me too.
17.
17 also.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
15.
Damn, Yuri.
Okay. All right.
One of
so
the things he's good at.
all of
Just
you
have him do all the rolls.
are pretty okay with the kind of feeling of like crowd crush that's kind of beginning to like overtake you. You feel everybody around you all at the same time, but you're kind of making your way through in these little gaps and spaces to try and follow along the path that was set out for you. And as you get closer to the merchant docks, you do begin, like, that smell of like people begins to fade away a little bit and is replaced with the scent of salt water, a little bit of algae as it kind of comes off the ocean. There's a little bit of a breeze coming in, so it's not quite as suffocating as you're moving forward. You do hear what sounds like sailors shouting to each other, or otherwise individuals yelling at each other as you get closer.
I'm gonna take a quick look at Aegis.
What?
Apparently Aegis is fine, never mind. Either doesn't hasn't smelled it yet. I know more than you.
You know, they just ate. He's not really smelling much right now.
Okay. After Lear checks to make sure Aegis is okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do a I don't know, I guess a general perception check.
Okay.
Just of everything. That is a 21.
21. Okay. So you want kind of like the area that you're in, or what are you looking for?
Just anywhere of note that might be what I'm looking for, as far as like either being able to get into the docks, get a message out, or something like that. Just something I can tell, something to start with.
Yeah, so you do see that there is a rather large, like, kind of archway at what appears to be the main entrance of the docks. There only seems to be one way in, one way out. The archway itself is gated. The gates are rather impressive. at that, made completely of iron bars. And you could see that through, like, the other side, like, people are busy. There are goods being moved from ships onto the docks between, like, carts and carriages. You can see that there are a variety of individuals in there, from sailors, dock workers, to guards, to what appear to be guild masters, or at least high-ranking guild officials, to even what appear to be butlers for some of the city's elite, perhaps shopping for various goods for their households.
Um, you said it was. Did you say it was a gate? Sorry,
It is gated, yes.
it is gated. Okay. Are there guards in front of the gate?
There are not guards in front of the gate, and the gate
There's
is
no way.
closed.
It's just closed, and there's a bunch of
Mhm.
people behind it.
Mhm.
All right, so I point and I go, okay, now what?
Um, how
There
tall
doesn't
is
seem to be a way in anywhere. How would we even?
how tall is the gate?
Like 2.5 stories.
Okay.
Like, it is a big archway gate.
Okay. I mean, we could just try to open
Could
it.
someone potentially be thrown over?
No, we're not throwing people. No.
I'm not gonna stop you.
Okay.
Just splat up against the wall.
No,
can
but
we
I
try
guess
to
we could.
open it
Yeah, let's go and try and open it first. Who's trying? That's the question.
Rooney kind of trots up and looks through the bars of the gate and just kind of shimmies it to see if it gives.
It doesn't move at all.
Hmm.
But hold
Well,
on,
it doesn't open, guys.
is it just a gate up against like a docked area?
Honey, do you know what an arch is?
Like that's like an arched doorway, but it's an arch and a gate.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
there's
but,
no
like,
wiggle
aren't
room
we-
around it, but it's walled in, basically, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm assuming the rest of the sides are walls, like
Yeah,
brick.
it's like walled in. It's
Mhm.
not.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not
It's
just
not like,
like-
we could just swim
Yes.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way in.
Okay.
That
You'd
like
have
the
to,
gate
like,
is the
go
way in.
into the bay, swim a bit.
I mean, no, that's saltwater.
Yeah. Speaking of the gate,
Mm-hmm.
is it? You said it's made out of iron, so it's like
Mhm.
is it like straight bars of
Straight
iron?
bars of iron.
How narrow are the little slots? Would you say?
It's funny you say that, because Rhombus has started wiggling in Rooney's arms and just takes off.
No, what?
Just goes through the bars and runs into the commotion.
I do fear.
Wait, maybe this is good. Didn't you give a piece of Jeremiah to Kavi?
Oh, actually, I think I might have. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we can't get in. We're gonna freaking lose Rhombus.
I'm sitting here thinking, like, one hand, like maybe Rhombus will bring Kavi back to us.
Our little tracker hound rat.
Our tracker rat.
Our little tracker rat.
You hear screams erupting of like chaos, and oh my god, is that a fucking rat? I have never seen a rat that size before in my oh my god, what kind of hell spawn?
Oh
like,
yeah, he's huge. I forgot.
big.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like,
He's
I
huge,
was
but
told
he's
it's
like a
small
a
dog.
sized rat.
he's a chihuahua-sized rat.
Yeah, he's like a small dog.
Hell yeah.
Chaos has erupted on this dock, from what you can tell. The sounds
Oh,
of bottles
I call.
shattering, of like glass breaking, more screams. Something has definitely caught on fire.
I turn
Okay.
around, I look at Yuri, and I go, maybe it's a good thing we weren't able to get through.
I guess.
Plausible
Then
deniability.
sure, if we want to, what's the word? Disown Rhombus. That's up to you. Are guards starting to move in the direction of the commotion?
Not you can't tell. There is way too much going on and too many things flying.
Do you think acid could corrode some iron bars?
I have an idea. Since Rhombus was able to squeeze through the bars, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and wild shape into I'm gonna go with a small dog instead of of a rat, the size that Rhombus was, and try to go ahead and move through. What do I need to roll for that?
I believe you use wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, give me a spell check.
Spell check.
It's not the most necessary thing in the world, but I feel like because Lear is in an emotionally vulnerable state at the
One
moment.
state. Yeah. Things are not coming as naturally. And Lear doesn't wild shape very often either, so it's probably rusty. Let's see, what about math. I got a 25.
Okay, you managed to successfully wild shape into a dog.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and try to wiggle on through and try and track down where Rhombus is.
Okay, it's pretty easy for you to wiggle on through. Go ahead and give me another survival check.
Okay. Me trying to find survival again. I got a 23.
Okay, yeah. With your superior senses as a dog, you are able to track down the very distinctive smell of ivory perfume, rat butt, and cheese, with a hint of Jeremiah must. That will lead you directly to Rhombus amidst all of the chaos. However, there is a lot of chaos. You quickly notice that whatever situation Rhombus seems to have gotten himself into has been devolving, as there is, in fact, a good portion of somebody's stall is currently on fire. There is a bit of a terrified and frantic crowd moving around trying to avoid Rhombus as Rhombus is kind of running around. The guards trying to figure out what the fuck they're supposed to do about the rat the size of a chihuahua. And just a lot of people and barrels and there's some horses, there's carriages, a lot of stuff.
Amongst the smell of the one smell of Jeremiah that we smelled, is there any other like hints of that same smell that I can sense anywhere nearby?
Yes, but it is a little difficult for you to tell. Purely because you have actual Jeremiah and Rooney to your back.
Mm-hmm.
Rhombus somewhere over there.
I'm going to attempt to try and herd Rhombus back towards the gate.
Okay. Give me an animal handling check.
Okay. Oh my god, come here. This box is too far away from me. Animal handling.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Where would that be? Would that be nature or
It should be.
is it on here?
You guys
Am I
have
just
animal
not-
handling.
Animal
on your
handling is a
sheet,
5e specific skill.
Oh, it's 5e specific. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go ahead and do nature.
Nature. Okay.
I've been in 5e for too long.
I know. Me too.
23 again.
23. Okay. So you knowing what you know as a druid, but then also, you know, the fact that you're currently embodying the body of a rat terrier. You start to herd Rhombus, you know, doing the little yips and the little yaps and the little nips, attempting to not get crushed in the process. Rhombus, however, has no fucking idea that this is you, because you're just a random dog to him.
Yeah.
And jumps into the ocean.
Rhombus.
I do
Rhombus.
fear. Do I see this happen, or is there too many people in the way?
There's too many people in the way.
Okay.
Rhombus is in the
Rhombus
ocean, swimming away.
Swimming away.
Where? Don't know, but he is swimming.
Don't know. Okay, me as the dog that I am at the moment, I'm just gonna look at that, do a little rat terrier sneeze, and just turn the other way and try to find the other scent.
Okay. The sense does seem to dissipate as Rhombus kind of continues to swim away.
Okay. At that point in time, I would like to do maybe another perception check to see if I can find any idea, any trace whatsoever of Kavi anywhere.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank God for high perception. I got a 26.
You do not see any sign of a kobold.
None whatsoever. None. Okay, at this point in time, I'm gonna turn around and go back to the others.
Okay. It's pretty easy enough. People seem to be pretty used to, like, rat terriers on the docks, probably because they're pest control, and are trying to not kick you, but they're also still trying to, you know, put out a fucking fire. So, but you make it back to the gate pretty easily.
I'm gonna get through the gate, and then turn back as soon as I go the other side.
Okay. All right. Make sure you knock down one of your wild shapes for the day.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Lear reappears in front of you all. Sans Rhombus.
Okay, well, that was an adventure. You guys want to go on and try to see if we can go do the next thing? I didn't find Kavi anywhere. Weird. No trace of him.
Did you find Rhombus?
Who?
You had already clicked in with the distinct
rat?
not mentioned Rhombus sounds.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Where is our rat?
Oh, a rat? There was a rat in there. It was causing a lot of chaos. It was wild. There was a fire.
Where did it go?
Oh, it's the craziest thing. You should have seen it. Somebody like chased it into the ocean. Like he just like jumped into it was wild.
And at this point, we all know Rooney is not emotionally stable.
Let me get
trying really hard to avoid the subject, but it's like
quietly backing away.
Rooney is
at this point is behind
trying to calm. They're trying.
Irene's gonna hug Rooney.
Rooney is shaking, trying to calm himself down.
Hugs Rooney,
but they are mad and they are angry, crying.
Well, this is happening. Was like Lear was back with everyone when they said that Rhombus went into the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
How close are we to the water?
It's bricked off. You can't
get to
not
it.
from where you here. You would have to
Are there any
backtrack.
guards around?
I mean, the gate is still closed, but there are not guards around. Rooney, go ahead and give me a d20 roll.
That's
If
a
we end up
6.
destroying
This was your plan, wasn't it, May?
No?
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a second.
Okay.
Yeah, let's wait. Let's see
No,
what
he
goes.
is.
Let's
Go
see what
ahead. Go
unfolds.
ahead.
I was gonna ask, am I allowed to try and... How thick is the wall between the water and us?
It's a brick wall. I'm not a mason.
That-
I don't know.
One brick wall is made of brick.
I would like to try and embody Session 1 Aegis and just punch this fucking wall.
Okay. Go ahead.
Alright, hold on. I gotta
The situation
I
is
gotta
resolved so quickly.
I gotta remember the strength. Okay, if I... Or wait, no, did my strength modifier go up with the level?
No, you.
No,
would
it
be
didn't. Okay, it
on
is still
ASI.
5.
Mhm.
Got it.
The way how quickly everything devolved, I just can't.
18 plus 20.
Before-
23.
Should have known better.
I'm so sorry. Rooney gets emotionally attached really easily.
Mhm.
No, it's so funny because like Lear was trying so hard to like try to get that rat just to go back, and it running into the all. And this is okay.
I don't know if it's gonna do any good, but I got a 23.
He just punches a hole through this brick wall.
Let's
Oh my
go!
Like the fucking
Is the
Kool-Aid
ocean
Man.
visible?
Yes.
Alright.
It's just
Aegis
a
is
straight
running.
of
Aegis
the ocean.
runs into the water, and I would like to try and look around for Rhombus.
This would be a cliff dive, by the way.
Oh,
Like, not a
my
cliff
God.
dive, but like it's
Fucking
pretty
bet.
much a straight drop into the water.
Okay. What do I gotta do? Like an acrobatics?
No,
or-
you could just jump in.
All right, cool. Belly flop.
Okay.
Oh my
You
God.
guys watch as it just punches a hole through this brick wall and jumps into the water.
Yuri, Yuri, can we just go back to the barracks and start over? I
I want you to know he's backed up significantly further away.
we're
And
both backing up. We're just
Yuri
trying
said,
to remember
"I don't
ourselves. We
know
don't
him."
know these people.
So, would I? Do I roll something to try and look around, like perception?
Yeah, perception.
Okay. Shit, my d20.
I will say at
sorry.
disadvantage because you're currently battling currents.
Yeah,
and
I thought so.
are not like right. You don't know where Rhombus jumped into the water.
Yeah. When you say disadvantage,
So
it's
roll
been a
twi-
minute. What is
roll twice? Take the
Roll
lower
2d.
number.
lower number?
20. Yep.
Okay.
We
Continuing
can be
with,
forgiven for being needing reminded this time. It's been a minute.
I don't
No,
even
that's
need
fine.
the second roll.
Did you get a nat one?
Oh my God, you're kidding.
I tried.
First nat one of the session. Let's go.
Oh God.
I'm trying.
You would have
It's
thought we would have
about
got it
one.
already by now, by how everything has been going.
Every fucking time I punch through a wall and then I get a nat one.
So, Aegis, you're swimming. You're trying.
Yeah.
But you've also never really seen much marine life before, and this is occurring to you as you are now in the water with it. So, like, as a jellyfish floats by, you're like, what the fuck is that? An eel is, like, swimming underneath you, and you're like, what the fuck is that? And then something lands on your head
No.
and kind of flaps its wings a little bit and lets out a, like, rather throaty bird noise. And you hear its beak click. And it, like, looks down at you, like, peering over the edge of your snout, so you make eye contact with it. There is a pelican on your head.
Aegis is gonna start flailing frantically
Okay.
while shaking violently.
I'm gonna say, give me a... Give me a dexterity check with disadvantage.
Okay. Okay.
Out of curiosity, does the rest of the group see what's going on?
Um,
Or is it like,
well, depending on how far back Yuri and Lear backed up, I don't know, but Rooney and Irie can see what's going on.
So this pelican is clearly causing him distress.
7.
Yeah, you witness as Aegis is very much trying to stay afloat, and it's not working.
I am going to. I've got my stuff with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Ow.
shoot the pelican.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right, roll an attack roll on this pelican.
Just the depiction of this is hilarious.
Oh my god.
Yuri is doing his
Yuri-
best imitation of Captain Morgan right now.
Okay.
Yuri and Captain Morgan understand each other on a spiritual level.
Spiritual level.
26.
Yuri's gonna be needing some
Oh,
Captain
yeah.
Morgan at the end of this.
At least
Okay,
several.
hold on. Let me find a stat block for
Yeah, what's the AC of a pelican?
Not enough.
yeah,
I don't think it's gonna
not
be a
enough,
26.
But like, yeah, I know you hit, but like, just go ahead and roll damage for me.
6.
Okay, hold on. I need to
I've
know if
been
you're like
waiting
obliterating
so long.
this pelican or what.
I've been waiting so long for this moment.
I know
This
you
is
have.
so ridiculous.
Oh no, this is not
This is
this
our
is not a
first
dire
attack
pelican.
roll.
I need a regular pelican.
What's a pelican?
A dire pelican is a dire pelican. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's horrifying.
It's a
Does
huge
it
love
even
beast.
have a
So much.
It has
does it even
2,900 HP.
Oh my god.
Oh my
That's
god.
that's
That's
not
a
a pelican.
boss.
That is a Quetzalcoatlus.
Oh my lord.
god? Does it even have a thing for a regular pelican?
I'm looking.
Bird stats.
I am looking.
God, this is beautiful. This
This is
Chaos.
yeah, this
What
is
are we
exactly what I expected, honestly. No, I don't want to. Okay. I just want to know what the stat block is for a fucking bird.
Hold
How
on.
funny would it be if there wasn't one and you had to make it up?
If I have to make a stat
Just
block
ask-
for a pelican, I'm gonna. Okay.
We made
hold on.
it
Just ask
history.
Bird how many punches he can take. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm
How
just.
many punches do you think a pelican could take? Like,
Okay, we're
at
gonna say
least 5.
it has a hit, but because a small bird has like 3 hit points, and a pelican is bigger than a small bird. I'm gonna say it has 6 hit points. In which case, Irie, you kill it. And now
How do you
Aegis
wanna
has a
do this?
dead pelican that just kind of flops in front of him onto the ocean.
Guys,
An arrow sticking out of it.
I'm gonna shout, "You're welcome!"
Yeah, I guess he wouldn't be in as much distress anymore. I guess he'll just shoot you back a thumbs up. And can I make a second attempt at a perception check?
Yeah.
Okay. Still with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, especially because I'm like
Uh-huh.
very fucking
I'm just
shaken
gonna
now.
like.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I'm assuming I'm
That's fine.
still next to Yuri at this point. I'm just gonna.
Ooh,
Should
wait,
we
So
attempt to help in this situation?
I'm
I-
going to walk south and see if I can, spot anything. Make it easier.
would a nature check do any good here?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so just perception again. That's fine.
You're looking for a chihuahua in an ocean.
Sized. Yeah. Ooh, okay.
Looking
12.
before you jumped may have helped here.
Yeah, no, you got You see various things that are like floating around in the water, but like from what you can tell, none of them seem to be like propelling themselves, and none of them look like a rat.
Well, how am I gonna get out now?
That's
Hey.
the question, isn't it?
There's a shore somewhere, right?
Oh boy.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Well, while this is rolling on,
Mm-hmm.
can be an Irie start backtracking a little bit south to see if you can, get sightline of the water
Mm-hmm.
without the wall in the way.
Yeah, the water kind of the wall kind of tapers off the further south you get to where it's like a nice little like viewing size, like waist height. Um and you do see that there are some docks beneath you. You're not quite sure how to access them, but it's not like a straight drop into the ocean the way that it was where the wall was higher. You do see Aegis kind of floating amidst the the waves.
Knowing the approximate size of Rhombus,
Mhm.
if I have to, I am willing to. Yuri will be willing to pull out his rifle with this magnified scope and start scanning the waterline for Rhombus.
Mhm.
I assume that's a perception check.
That would indeed be a perception check.
We're supposed to be saving this city from an unknown evil, by the way. Just
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
just
know.
want to put that out there.
Oh.
We have
Fuck that, we gotta
priorities,
get
okay?
Rhombus.
Just hold on a moment. We've got priorities and we're gonna get them straight eventually. This is not the time for that.
Fucking rat.
Who gives a fuck about
26.
people?
26. You do, in fact, spot Rhombus as he is kicking his little rat feet, swimming in the ocean
Oh.
amidst, like, barges of, like, goods and products. Aegis is nowhere near him, and you hear the sounds of guards rushing to your location. Um,
For fuck's sake.
I regret nothing.
How far approximately is Aegis away from Rhombus in the water?
very,
How far is Aegis away from me?
very.
Блядь. Okay. Begrudgingly. Begrudgingly. Knowing what this is about to do. Out of curiosity before I do anything,
Mm-hmm.
how like broken up is the line of sight between Aegis and Rhombus?
I just can't see Rhombus at all.
Fuck.
Or at least you assume he can't see Rhombus at all.
Yeah, because like I have an elevated position, so I can probably make out whether he can't see
Mm-hmm.
like directly or not.
You
So I
also
assume
can
there's like
see
barges
the
or other
size of
things
the
in the way.
waves and everything, and you can also see that there is varying like bits of debris that presumably fell into the ocean during the chaos. That's kind of floating amidst the waves, which would probably also make it hard to determine what's Rhombus and what isn't.
Oh boy. The only option that I know. Actually, wait. Do I have a specific round for this? Do I have a special bullet that can make this work?
Oh boy.
Where did I mark it?
Oh, no.
I just hear Helios's quiet chuckle of, oh god, no.
Oh god.
I feel like I'm gonna get shot.
Well, the initial idea was to shoot near you and then trace a line of bullets in the water to get you going. I have a better idea for this.
That
Okay.
would be awesome.
Okay.
Can't Lear turn into like a fish or something?
I already used one of my wild shapes.
I will. Okay.
Trust me, I'm searching my spell list trying to figure out how to salvage the situation, and it's not looking
I have an
great.
idea.
Rooney snaps out of it because they were very shocked by this turn of events. They were not prepared for the party to try and get Rhombus. I'm gonna be so real. They didn't think we were tight like that. So Rooney is shocked out of whatever emotional stupor they were in. Runs over to Yuri is standing, and it doesn't have a range, but there is a cantrip called Ghost Sound.
Okay.
That lets me make noises, basically. And I can do enough sound for four humans per level. So an approximation of 8 human level decibel of sound.
Okay.
So I just want to make a really like a marginally loud boom around the area where Rhombus is. And hope and pray that Aegis understands. Or actually, it's the equivalent of eight humans yelling over here.
Okay. Give me a perception check first to see if you can even see Rhombus.
Okay.
Can I just point it out? Can I just point Rhombus out? Because I know.
You can. Yeah. You can do that.
You know where Rhombus is.
Okay.
This will work great.
Like over there? Okay, cool. And then I do that.
All right. Okay. So the following things happen in order. Okay.
That's not my thing to do, so don't worry. This is gonna be great.
So
Oh god.
Rudy runs over and is like, "Where's Rhombus?" Yuri points at where Rhombus is. Rifle still out. A pair of blackguard guards.
Oh god.
Both of you.
Here we go.
Oh.
The spell goes off. Aegis sees Rhombus. Rhombus is scooped up by a pelican.
No!
What the hell?
Kidding me?
Yes. And the rest of you, which is at this point Lear and Irie, see as Yuri and Rooney are being detained by blackguards.
Why am I being detained? I say that. Why am I being detained? Why are you touching me?
Explosion. Whoever
Where?
punched a hole through the fucking through the wall.
Do I look?
Your companion here has a weapon drawn.
I didn't see.
Do I look like I punch a hole in a wall?
Captain Morgan told us to keep an eye out for you all. And here you are, causing trouble.
Doing what?
Breaking
Where?
property.
Evidence?
Pulling
Evidence.
out guns.
Evidence?
We're taking you... No, evidence?
Evidence?
What evidence?
Yeah, what evidence?
Give me a
Me and Irie are just
give me a charisma
watching
check
this
for that. Give me a
happen.
persuasion check for that.
Well,
Yeah! Okay, wait, what's my persuasion?
I don't know. What is your persuasion? It would be a charisma check. Or, I mean, I guess you could do diplomacy instead of persuasion if you wanted, but...
Would
23!
The guards stop for a second, Okay, but we're watching you.
Like,
And they kind of
Well,
like
that was how.
back
Oh,
up,
sorry. Go ahead.
but they're like very,
Thank
very
you.
much watching you.
So,
Also,
what?
Can
go wash
I?
your hands. You're dirty.
Do I see the pelican scooping up Rhombus?
Were you? I don't know. Were you looking at
I'm with
Aegis?
Irie at this point, and so I guess wherever Irie is.
It would depend on what you guys were looking at. Were you looking at Rooney and Yuri, or were you looking at Aegis?
I'm probably like trying to discern everything that's going on, and I'm assuming as soon as the boom of sound goes off, I'm gonna look towards that direction.
Okay, then yeah,
Yeah.
you saw him get eaten by the pelican.
Oh, so he just straight up, he didn't get picked up, he got eaten.
I mean,
Eaten.
when a pelican scoops something up in the water, it's usually with
It's
their
just-
beak.
Okay.
Just with their terrible little mouths.
How far was I? Still like mega far away when?
Yeah, you were far away.
Fuck! I want to throw something. No, I can't. I can't. He could still be alive in there.
It's not meant to be.
Yes, it fucking is.
I look at Irie and I'm assessing Irie at this point in time. I go, how important is this rat to you? Got one more thing I can try. I cannot guarantee it will work.
I'm gonna look over at Rooney and then back at Lear, and I'm gonna say, how important is not being in another hailstorm to you?
Lear just goes, fair point. I'm gonna attempt to cast Charm Animal on the pelican that scooped up Rhombus.
That
If I
pelican
can do
is
that.
definitely out of range.
Damn. Ugh. Is there
Like, you
any
see
way
this happen in the
possible?
distance. It's not right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I didn't know if it would matter if the chat it would be that or not. I don't know what to do here. Then I'm like, it's too far. I can't get to it, and I'm gonna look back down at Aegis right now, who is half swimming, half drowning, and go. At this point, I think we might need to worry about Aegis drowning.
Do I see it? Just a random question. Do I see anything resembling a wheel?
No. What?
We'll check.
Actually, there is
Actually.
a wheel floating in the water. Like a broken wagon wheel floating in the water.
God.
Oh.
Irie's gonna scream.
Oh my god.
She did it again.
Lear's just gonna blink a couple of times and go, I don't. How am I the sane one? And just try to yell down at Aegis and go. I assuming I know. Like, is there a shore? Did we say that there was a shore or somewhere that he could pull up at?
There are docks, but you have no idea how he. I mean, like, he could climb back up, probably.
I'm just gonna yell down at Aegis and just say, "Climb back up! Just get back up here!"
How far down is it?
It's a good, like, 10 feet.
Can I put a rope down?
Do you have a rope?
I do have a rope.
Yeah, you can put a
I've
rope
had a
down.
rope since the beginning in my inventory.
Hell yeah. You can
Not
put a rope
Y'all
used
have
it.
the strength to pull me up is the question.
I mean, we can all hold on to it.
I also
I
have
start
claws.
trying
I
to
think I
gesture
can
towards
try to
Yuri and them
climb.
to come on over.
Okay.
Can we make a collective strength check?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I have
Motion
no
over to
strength.
Yuri's tired.
Is there anything I can do to help them with this, or?
Oh no!
You could try to climb up and,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Not
just
be-
saying I
just
have
wait.
claws. I haven't tried to climb up yet.
Yeah, go ahead and do an acrobatics check.
Fucking K.
You're the one that decided to jump in the ocean, bud.
I did it for Rhombus!
I think Rhombus's fate was sealed.
No,
It was written into the stars.
That was
I'm
Okay,
nice.
sad about
he's
it.
not necessarily dead. Like,
no, he might not
it's
be.
just
He was-
in a pelican's mouth. We just gotta find the pelican and fucking gut that asshole. Alright, acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have +4 in acrobatics? 19.
19. Successful check. Alright. So you managed to
Sick.
climb your way back up. Not needing to rely on the rope too much, so you managed to scramble your way back up.
Aegis is just gonna be very solemn and quiet.
I'm gonna just look at everybody. I'm gonna first point at Aegis. I understand. Please don't punch any more walls. And then I'm gonna point to Yuri. Do not pull your gun out again. Unless it's for emergencies. And I'm also gonna point at Irie. That goes for your bow as well. And Rooney, try do you want to maybe get a drink or something? How are you good?
I will add.
Would you like a piece of candy?
Not see Rhombus get pelicaned.
Yeah, I didn't know. I do. I think Rooney probably assumes that it is a lost cause, though.
Mhm.
So Rooney, like, very visibly looks like a kicked puppy.
Lear just sighs and goes, the next animal that we find that you want to get, we will attempt our best to get you one. I am sorry about Rhombus.
It's okay. Thank you, guys. Their voices like quivering, but they're holding it together and has a newfound appreciation of their party.
Team bonding? Question mark?
Yeah, team bonding. Heck yeah.
Okay.
Aegis is just gonna like quietly mutter to himself like, "Fucking dragon."
Just get quiet. Blood. As Yuri starts walking off.
Where are you going now?
Lear is not happy with you. Like, why would Lear just immediately snaps up? Is like, why did you think it was a good idea to pull out the gun in the middle of public? We're in public. We are in public.
Magnified scope! Need to see! I don't know! Blood! I
Okay,
tried to help!
you did. We appreciate it. Please don't pull the gun out again. Okay.
Rooney is whispering in the background. I appreciate it, Yuri.
Don't pull the gun out again. Okay. Focus. Everybody focus. Let's just go find Drive. And flee the scene. That's also something we need to do.
One of the
like right now.
that's there is just kind of like, not much use fleeing if we literally saw you, but okay.
You know,
Make your hand
it's
to
been a
yourself.
day. Just give us this, okay?
Listen,
You
don't
didn't see
argue.
anything.
Okay.
Don't argue. This has been a morning. Okay? Nobody's had their coffee yet.
Oh yeah, you guys have been awake
This-
for like an hour.
Yeah.
In an
This
hour.
has all been happened in an hour.
Yuri's been been awake for more than an hour.
That's true.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
like, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so you guys wander. I'm gonna try and go find them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anything, to cheer up Rooney.
Oh, this is about to be, Rooney's about to have a lot of emotions.
It's a very emotional day.
Yuri, go ahead and give me a perception check.
For sure. 45.
All right, you catch another glimpse of something. You're pretty sure that same kind of like purplish fabric out of the corner of your eye. But when you go to turn to look at it, it's gone.
It was like street level.
Yeah, like in the crowd.
Do I have an inclination of the direction it went in?
No. You saw it out of the corner of
Passing
your
then.
eye as you were kind of passing, and by the time you turned around, like, and like kind of processed, like, oh, wait a minute, it was gone.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
As much as he wants to probably try to run this down, he has no idea, so he's not going to drag the party around.
Okay. All right. So all of you are headed for the inn, presumably? Yes?
Yeah.
Or somewhere
Yes.
around the outskirts. We're probably not going to be allowed in, if we're being honest with ourselves.
Yeah. So
That's-
you guys managed to
yeah.
kind of make it back over towards where the inn is. You do see that the area has pretty much entirely been cordoned off, as you expected it would be, from just the blackguard or attempting to run an investigation. It does seem like it's probably not going very well considering the sheer amount of people that were at the inn when everything happened, but you do see that they're trying. And you see as there are a few little groups of druids that are kind of like congregated around where the inn is, like they're kind of trying to like keep an eye on the investigation. Like they're not like rubbernecking, but they're concerned and wanting to make sure things are being done.
Lear is going to take like a really deep breath and try to avoid looking at the inn itself and make their way towards the group of druids and try to gain the attention of at least one of them.
Okay.
Hey, any of you guys know Drime? We're looking for a Drime.
They all kind of like whisper amongst themselves and kind of move, kind of like closing ranks almost. Like the group gets like a little bit tighter and they seem concerned, distrusting maybe.
So many years and decades, and I'm still the outcast of my people, it seems. All right. I just will you let them know that the group he sent out to do his little errand needs to see him? And Rooney, that'll work. That'll work. Tell him Rooney needs to see him.
It's funny you say that because Rooney, you feel like there is someone behind you and like someone just kind of like leans over so that they're almost like cheek to cheek with you. Are you all right?
Ru- Rudy yelps and like I don't I do fear that they would try to punch. They were not expecting it. So they do yelp and turn and try to punch.
Okay, go ahead. Roll
Is
the
this
attack.
the second time you've done this to him?
It is. It is.
It's beautiful. We're building a rapport here.
He hasn't learned his lesson, apparently.
No, eventually he'll learn to
That's
catch it.
It's just the love language.
19.
19.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Ooh, okay.
Oh no.
We need to question you, not you getting punched to death.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
probably just like a one.
Go
A
ahead and
one
roll an
damage.
attack. Like roll
Oh.
damage.
God. Okay, it's just bare fist.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
just bare fist. You're not.
We're
You're not
We're not
Aegis.
prepped.
You have
It's a
bare fists?
3.
It's a 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Quite the right hook you have on you.
You have got to stop doing that. You have got to stop.
But it's fun.
You're scared.
I agree, it's
Scary.
pretty amusing.
What is punishment? I swear.
Scary.
The reaction is cute, and he like pokes you on the nose and stands up.
Oh!
properly.
That's what they do.
I heard you were looking for me. I hope I didn't keep you for too long.
On the contrary, we just got here.
Lear's laughing.
Rudia is still stuttering, and then just I don't know, hands it off to somebody else. Looks right at Yuri with like a please God help me.
Yuri's already stepped in, seeing Rudy turn into a bumbling mess. There's a smirk. There's a good smirk. Like the tired, kind of pissed off that was on his face the entire way here has dropped.
Yuri is a drama queen like the rest of us.
Yuri is
He is. He tried to hide it for so long too.
He's just annoyed.
Well, you found me. What can I do to help? Or were you merely looking for me? He kind of like looks at at Rooney.
Oh my god.
Lear starts
I mean-
laughing harder.
That was definitely one of the reasons.
Mm.
But we're here to ask just a few questions in regards to the investigation.
Business then, not pleasure. Follow me.
Rudy chokes.
Lear immediately sobers up at the mention of the investigation and starts to somberly follow along.
He kind of leads you guys away from the crowd and into as kind of quiet of an area as he can manage with how densely packed everything is. Yes, the other druids, as you saw, are a bit hovering, I suppose is the word, over the investigation right now. We all really want this to be solved as soon as possible.
Rightly so.
Have you all found anything?
We've only just begun our search, so we can't say anything too conclusive yet. We did want to gather some, cursory sort of information. Maybe you can confirm this for me. I've heard from Captain Morgan that the Archdruid and Lady Grey did not get on the best of terms.
No, they did not. We have had issues, we'll say, with Grey Industries for decades. But with us being in the city now, due to everything happening at Terra Nova, things got more tense.
Right. And I assume encounters between the two of them were, we can say, spirited at times.
Spirited is a good word for it. They weren't hostile, but I assume a lot of that is because, well, Archdruid Ymir was not outwardly hostile, whereas Lady Grey has the aristocracy, snobbiness. You know how it is.
I know the type.
And so it was not pleasant, but it was not violent.
Was there any the stroke? Let me start over. Was was there any other aristocrats or not that he was getting it into it with?
Aristocrats? I don't know. Aristocrats? Yes. Well, the the situation with the governor has been tense since our arrival. He felt that the city could not take on refugees. Archdruid Ymir felt otherwise, and felt that, well, we needed a place to be while things were getting sorted out, and as you see. But from my understanding, most of it is just how the aristocracy is that they refer to us as nature-loving hippies,
Oh yeah,
tree
yeah,
huggers.
I've heard that one before.
Yeah.
Derogatory terms, or what they feel are derogatory. Just we're impeding their way of life, and I suppose we cannot be too judgmental about that, since we are impeding their way of life. But things have just been tense, as I'm sure you saw with a lot of the populace avoids the druids avoid the populace. There's too many people, too small space, not enough food, not enough water, housing. Things get tense.
Sounds like quite the powder keg.
Indeed. That's why Archdruid Ymir had sent me to try and retrieve the artifact, was so that we could return to Terra Nova, but well.
Did anybody else know about it? This
About the
retrieval?
retrieval? Myself. I suspect the captain, Captain Morgan, did. He seems to know a lot of things. But aside from us, I cannot say for sure. I don't know if this is conjecture or not, but I suspect that there were at least a few parties spying on us.
Any strong assumptions of yours that who they may be?
I would assume Lady Grey, some of a spy or two from For Grey Industries, most likely one or two from the merchants' guilds, and of course the governor's group, aristocracy, however they refer to them, government. That's what they call it. But like I said, I have no proof. I just assume, given the tensions.
How hard is it to get an audience with her?
With Lady Grey,
Mm.
I wouldn't know. The High Archdruid Ymir would just walk in.
That sounds like
Oh.
something he would do, and it sounds like
But
something I also would do.
that
And I
is,
say we do that.
I would say that is inadvisable. That never seemed to go very well. But um, you could try to go to her headquarters. They they have a building here. Maybe see if they will let you talk to her. But she doesn't, and he does air quotes when he says this, talk to normal people.
Good thing we're not normal.
No, I would say you are exceptional.
That's a nice way of putting it. Nicer than you should. You're too nice. Good thing I'm not. I say we go and barge in. Anybody else? Anybody else feel like that's what we should do?
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Going to talk would be the smart move. Remember, we do have eyes on us, so barging
Well, I'm
in might
not
not
saying
be
we're gonna
good.
cause a ruckus.
No,
We're just gonna walk in and be rude.
We have eyes on us, so if they do anything, then they get in trouble.
So
That's
we're
Okay,
just
what we
gonna
do.
walk in and ask for an audience, right, guys?
Right.
Right.
What can go wrong?
Right. What could go wrong?
He kind of
What could
laughs and
possibly go
shakes his
wrong?
head, just like Astrud Ymir then.
Of course.
Hmm.
Well, in that case, be careful. Don't get arrested again.
No promises this time.
Just like just that's been said to me too many times, I think, in this lifetime. I'll try. We'll go with that.
Well, you know where to find me if you have more questions.
Or for other things. Right, Rooney?
I
Right,
punched
Rooney?
Lear. I punched her right in the arm.
Ow!
Right in the arm.
Appreciate it, Ryan.
She has a good punch now.
Hey, I'm the healer.
She
You
has
don't
a
want to do
very good
that.
punch.
I'm
It
glad
is a
you
decent
like it, but
swing.
I'm not into that.
God. Rooney waves, says thank you, and then leaves so fast.
There they go.
Dude.
Well, good luck. Thank you
Like a
for
whirlwind, that one.
helping with this. I would be quite overwhelmed if you were not here. So thank you.
Glad to be of assistance, Ryan.
He just kind of like offers like a.
We will definitely be back.
He offers kind of like one of those like kind of like half shrugs, like dudes trying to play it too cool when they're like emotional kind of thing, and just like heads back.
Rooney is dragging Aegis along because he's the only one not making fun of them.
His age is just quietly starting to like scratch his shoulders, and it's digging into the skin a bit.
Your shoulders? Are you good?
Listen, Aegis. Just leave Aegis alone.
He just is going through it.
I offer. Rooney offers Jeremiah to Aegis.
Fucking thing that bit Aegis once.
Yeah.
You know what? Aegis takes it and holds it. Just no more scratch, only hold.
Rooney looks triumphant.
Victory for Rooney.
Everybody's gonna get to hold
They're
Jeremiah
they're
at least once.
proud of themselves. Yeah.
Who's left? I think Irie's already held Jeremiah at least
Mhm.
once. Now it's just Yuri's turn.
Good luck
It'll
with that one.
happen. It'll
Good luck with
happen.
that one.
Oh, we'll get there.
We'll get there eventually.
We'll see.
I guess we're going towards Gray Industries now.
So None of you actually asked where.
But real
Great
quick, we've been
Industries
going for a
is.
second. Do we not, but I do believe
Oh,
like we
God.
were like told before, were we not, where it was? Because it was maybe not, maybe not. Maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I feel like we had learned something about that last session, but maybe I'm wrong.
You knew
Rooney
it was
whispers,
there.
"Can someone go back
but-
in and ask him where we go?"
It's fine. You can ask somebody on the street. It's fine.
That's what I was just about to say. Is
Oh,
like,
no,
hey,
again,
I'm just
you're-
gonna I'm gonna wave some rando on the side of the street, like, hey, which way to Gray Industries?
They just kind of point in a direction, and sure enough, there are like, as the like street goes further down in that direction, you see like the normal street kind of almost start to change. So it's like the regular like cobblestones and brick buildings and some like thatch roofs, things that you're used to, kind of turning into like what appear to be electric or magical like street lamps and things. Just follow the light.
Under their breath, Rooney goes, "Oh, so this is where the rich people live."
Real
Not
quick,
really.
before we go any further, we've been going for a second. Do we want to do a bathroom break thing real quick?
It's up to you guys.
Everybody, like, get up, stretch, get more water. I'm out of water.
I haven't had water.
No, that's
Helios didn't let me
May.
get
Please go
any.
get water.
Hey,
It's fine. I'll just chug some after session.
no, go get water. You need
Get
water. You're the
water.
Get
DM.
up and go downstairs. Nah, it's fine.
Even better reason to do little break real quick. Well, we're just like, do it.
Quick vital
I'm the only
hydration
one
break.
who's allowed to be.
You know you did it.
I'm the only one who's allowed to be dry on life. That's my thing.
Listen,
Drink.
let me be dry on life. I don't want to get up.
May, I
Nope.
swear.
It's my
How about both of you
Go
don't be
get
dry in
water.
life? Go drink.
Drink, drink, drink,
The
drink,
wink,
Drink, 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 drink.
drink, drink.
Like I said, I'll go after session. We only have like 20 some odd more minutes anyway.
All right, let me go refill my water though, because I will become dehydrated so very quickly.
I'm gonna
You
go
say
very
20
quickly
minutes,
grab
but
my
knowing our
ordered food.
group, we'll stretch that.
Mhm.
Half of this session was spent trying to save Rhombus and find Gabi. We achieved neither.
Yeah.
It's a, but we didn't cause mass destruction, and that is
Only
an
a little bit
improvement.
of destruction.
Only a little.
I was about to say I broke a wall.
That's okay. What is a wall compared to an entire section of a city?
That's fair. You know what? For once, the most chaotic member of the group has now become pelican food. I knew it was only a matter of time.
It's been years. We were due. I saw my opportunity and I took it.
Our poor
Oh my
Rhombus.
god, it has been years. It's been 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
I'll wait.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
What's crazy?
It's been
just
2
water.
years since the first Pathfinder session.
Oh, is it really?
Mm-hmm.
It's around 2 years, yeah.
I've known most of you fuckers for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wild.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
So how we feeling?
I'm feeling like we can never go anywhere and be taken anywhere in public without
Mm-mm.
misbehaving in some shape or way.
Yes.
Listen, it wasn't even our fault to begin with. That's the deal.
There's a reason Captain Morgan is tired.
It just really kind of follows us. Even when we try to behave, it's not going to go well. So
it wasn't
why even try?
our fault this time.
I mean, the hole in the
It was
wall
the
might
fucking
be.
rat.
It was.
Hey, it was to save the rat.
That's still destruction of property.
Yeah.
Yeah,
only
well,
if they,
fuck the rich.
only if they catch us.
Which they did.
You were almost in
They
handcuffs.
didn't. But they didn't, though. But they didn't.
True.
They would have caught y'all. I would have swam at the sea.
Yeah. I mean, all right. So you guys are moseying on over in the direction of Gray Industries, and as you guys get closer and closer, you do see there is a rather big shift in the area of this section of the city. It where it was homes, it transitions into what appear to be more warehouses or storage buildings and storefronts. Like I said, there's street lights that seem to be powered either magically or electrically, you're not quite sure. And you do see one very large, impressive building that just has Gray Industries written on it.
I'm just gonna walk right on in, like I belong there.
Okay. Welcome to Gray Industries, the pioneers of tomorrow. Hi, how can I help you today?
Oh yeah, hey, I have a meeting with Lady Gray.
No, you don't. She doesn't have any meetings today. Sorry.
Oh, I'm here on behalf of the guard, though. They should have told. Did they not send the message?
Give me a diplomacy check.
Okay. I put the sheet down. I gotta fight it again. Hold on. My diplomacy is low, guys. I don't know how this is gonna go. I got a 12.
They didn't, but they are usually pretty busy this time in the morning, so I'm sure if they're coming with that, they will be by no later than tomorrow.
Tomorrow, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since
We're already here, can we go ahead and just...
I mean, you can sit and wait
Bring
until
them
they show up.
Oh, well, not that. I just mean, could you just go on and tell her that we're here on behalf of Ymir real quick? I'm gonna look behind me for help. Signal for help.
Can I do a taunt?
Yeah.
My racial trait, if I taunt them, gives me a +4 to bluff checks when I taunt them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say something like, oh, and I'm whispering, oh, she must be new. Otherwise, she would know better than to make us wait.
Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead and give me a roll.
And then
give me a bluff check roll.
What is my actual? What would?
Just do it as a charisma.
Okay, then 24.
She pauses. One second. Let me just check to see if she's and she kind of like looks over her desk and is like, I could have sworn she didn't have any appointment. Okay, all right. Follow me, please.
Thank you so much.
Step lightly and stay close, please. As you know, here at Gray Industries, we are always working on things. And so sometimes the experiments might go a little bit awry. So if you hear anything in our R&D lab, remember that it's proprietary. And yeah, follow me. And she kind of leads you guys back, and you see there are these big rooms that are some of which seem to have products in them. so they're mostly like storage or things like that. But then there are also these big rooms that have like glass viewing windows. And you can see inside, and there are like test tubes and alchemical potions and all sorts of things kind of going on in there, and occasional little booms. Um, and then there is a door that she leads you to that says Dima Gray on it. She knocks quietly. Miss Gray, you have an appointment here to see you. Um, and she just kind of like quietly opens the door and kind of shoos you in. The office is dark.
What can we see?
Can we see? So,
yeah,
we all have
you-
dark vision.
I think you
Most of us
all
do.
have dark vision, some form of dark
Yes.
light vision. You see a really large desk, a lot of very like bits and baubles that are very clearly like decorative, but like wealthy, showy decorative. So like think like Fabergé eggs, little like uh gold plated bird statues, like bits and the little odds and ends that are all very like high classy. There is a large portrait of a woman, a very stern looking woman that does bear some sort of resemblance to Kaya, behind um the desk, and it is in like a kind of like golden and bejeweled frame, and the woman who is sitting behind the desk is facing away from you guys. Her back is kind of to you, so you can't see her yet, but presumably the lady in the painting is. She doesn't really seem to respond as you guys come in.
Can I do a vibe check?
Yeah, go for it.
That would be under perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or would it be under something else?
Yeah, sense motive got folded into perception, I believe, so we'll say perception.
17.
17. It is tense in this room. It is dense in this room. It smells very nice, very like perfumed. But it is tense.
I'm just gonna go right out there and say, I assume you've heard the news?
News is relative. What could you possibly be referring to?
There's an investigation down the street.
Did you come here to waste my time with that?
No, of course not. We've came to ask questions.
And who thinks that they should demand questions from me after lying to my receptionist? And she kind of turns around, and it is the same woman from the painting, and she's got her arms crossed. She's looking at you rather sternly, just a very fierce faced kitsune with red, short, like bobbed red hair. And she's kind of glaring at you all.
Oh, from the sounds of it, it sounds like you're used to this sort of thing.
Unfortunately.
From whenever my mentor would like to drop by.
Yes, and I would like to deal with you the way I deal with him, which is get the fuck out of my office.
No. We just need to ask a couple of questions about
Hey,
a
Lear.
situation, a couple of different days leading up to the incident, as it would be.
Hey, Lear, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw? Yeah, go ahead. I'll go ahead and do that.
She looks like Kaya, right?
I got a nat 20.
Nat 20 to her nat 20. Ooh.
Ooh.
Everybody else in this room, you know how in like cartoons there's like the little electrical stare happening?
Yeah.
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 But like it almost
The
makes you
power
want
stances.
to not like interfere in whatever like battle is currently engaging, like happening right now. It is mildly terrifying. None of you have ever seen Lear this way. Um but yes.
Okay, what was it that I said before? It was we just need to know what your thoughts are on the days leading up to the incident.
Mhm.
That's what I said, right? Okay.
Mhm.
We'll go from there.
I have nothing to say to a ragtag group of whatever you are that have just barged in here. I have work to be doing.
Oh, about that work. Would that have There's the thing though, if one of the quote unquote leaders of the city was targeted and taken down, don't you think that you might need to be a little concerned?
Not really. I don't really care what happens to Ymir or the druids or whoever.
You do realize that includes yourself.
Please. As if anything would happen to me.
Question. You said she looked like Kaya, right? Like
Mhm.
she has a resemblance to Kaya.
There's a familial
Um,
resemblance.
Okay, and I'm just gonna ask, do you know Kaya?
She kind of pauses for a second. I do not.
Can I tell if she's lying?
Yeah, go ahead and give a sense motive check.
We said that would be in perception, right?
Mhm. Yep.
A non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20. She's not exactly lying. Like she's telling the truth, but there's she's clearly omitting something.
Was there anything you wanted us to go with that, Irie, or were you still thinking on that?
Well, if you did, she got killed too.
Uh and she just kind of looks at you for a second. You must be mistaken. Kaya's been dead for 40 years? 50 years? Something like that.
No.
You would be incorrect. You see, that would be, and I kind of look back, what, about a week ago? How many days has it been since we were from that town? I don't even know. Genuine question. Do we know? It's been like a couple of days,
It's been a couple
right?
days, yeah.
Okay, I'll go with it.
Now she
Maybe
probably disappeared that long ago, just like
disappear.
we all disappeared that long ago, but she just died.
Yeah, it was a couple of days ago, as I recall. That was about the same time that my mentor was missing me, and so yeah, that wouldn't be the first. If anything were to happen to you, it wouldn't be the first gray that would be falling. So I would think you should be a little bit more concerned as of late as of what's happening around here, and maybe
If
if
you're
you give
going
us
to
some
lie, you
cooperation.
might as well have actually done any sort of research. Yeah. Unfortunately for you, again, Kaya has been dead for decades at this point. Not missing, dead. There is a tombstone.
A tombstone doesn't mean she's dead.
Mm, well, uh, why? My family drama is none of your concern. neither is its history. And I don't appreciate you walking into my office and giving me threats.
What threat?
We haven't threatened you.
Little miss, oh, you wouldn't be the first Gray that had something happen to you.
I'm offering you help.
That's just a
Yes,
fact.
well, I don't want it. Get out of my office.
I'm gonna wait for anybody else want to say anything here.
Rooney's just kind of looking at this lady with like disgust on her face. So
Hold on, I'm taking
Do any of
a moment
us
to think.
do any of us have anything of Kaya's?
That's
To
what I
kind
was
of like
thinking of. Irie has the dagger, but that's not the right thing. That was the other guy's dagger, and then there was something else.
I
feel
have
that we
like
gotta
things that
find.
the
she like
hat she
got. Like I
got.
have the hat, but that's something she got along the
She
way.
got
Yeah,
that when she was with
chain.
us. I mean, it's from like 60 years ago, from before we,
I'm trying to remember what she
or 80 years,
told, what
whenever it
Kaya
was.
like slipped and told us occasionally about their
She had
family.
horses. Her mother and father suck. Mainly her mother. We could try
I'm-
describing her.
That's a good point.
If you're going to describe her, I'd suggest going with more of well, not the physical characteristics, because then that's gonna, it's be like, okay, well, you could be just talking about someone else.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think she deserves our time.
That's what I'm thinking. Is like, is it even worth it to like try and convince this lady of anything? Because she's not really gonna budge.
Um,
I mean, we could just accuse her.
that's
You killed.
not a great idea right now.
Yeah, not even Lear's not even going because
Like, Lear's already uttered a threat.
not a threat, just a
No,
fact.
but you can construe that as a threat, and that's exactly what she just did.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, but not an outright threat. And Lear's not going to go any farther than that, though.
I do have something to ask, although this isn't a in character thing. While this entire conversation is going down, um, Yuri's probably like examining the contents of the room, right? I know it's a small office and it's really dark, so if it's not possible to like silently like sneak around in the dark, at least from where he's standing, he just sort of like wants to sort of lock on to maybe key points about the office. Maybe if there's some sort of like, documents spread out across like a table, like a coffee table or something, or if you can even see something on her desk.
Okay.
Like,
yeah. So, the main things around her office seem to be, like I said, very like decorative. There is definitely an air of pretension in this office, but at the same time, there does seem to be some sort of actual work being done. She does have a lot of papers on her desk at the moment that she's looking over that seem to be either product design or something along those lines. You can't quite make out what they are. You do notice that the reason why the room is so dark is one, the lights are off, but two, the curtains are drawn. And the way that she is kind of holding herself, it's almost as if she has a migraine. There in the remaining parts of the office, there is kind of like a sitting area. And there are a few different books and tomes that are kind of laid out that seem to be very old, very like not collector's items necessarily, because they seem to be used with relative frequency. But they're not things that you could just go to the store and get.
For those books and tomes, can I glance at like titles? See if anything pops up?
You can see titles. There are quite a few about different alchemical researches and like different researchers and their thoughts and theories and stuff throughout the ages. There's some stuff that's on herbology and potion making. There's a few that are on different deities of sorts, including, hold please, including a copy of Fire, Oil, and Steel: The Ways of the Forge and the Smith.
Mm.
Our favorite book.
Who has? I'm holding that book, aren't I?
I think.
I think I'm in possession of that. But I don't know this yet, so.
Mm-hmm. So then, nothing in terms of relating to like Terra Nova or possibly, a personnel file or something like that. Nothing too incriminating. Or at least,
nothing like that.
Does it look like she, on our way in, can I roll a perception before I ask these questions?
You can.
Thank you. Okay, I rolled a 15. Did it look like did they live here or just come here? Like, if we were to come back at night, does it,
It
would
looks
they
like it's
be
some
on
sort
the
of
premises?
office. It looks like it's an office, not a residence.
Okay, on the way in, like, through the hallways and stuff, would I have caught a glimpse of maybe, like, a wing that didn't look in use that could be bedrooms?
No, you did not catch a glimpse of that.
Okay.
Okay, so moving back to towards the conversation. Anybody want to do anything else before?
No.
I get us kicked out.
it's like ask about, the apparent where of the assassin, but like that's way too far. That's way too far of a reach, I think.
Yeah, I'm just not going to give us anything. I am going to just go, you know what? Fair enough. Though, I will say one more thing. As much as I don't like you, just in case you really don't know what's going on, be aware of the color purple. And I'm just going to start walking out.
Just get out of my office.
I'm going to completely ignore her. I'm already walking out the door. Though I do flip the bird on the way out.
She flips it right back at you. With like a sneer.
Some proper lady you are. Keep going.
You guys walk kind of back through the it's pretty much just one long hallway, so there's not really anywhere you could have wandered off to that there wasn't personnel coming in and out of. But as you guys walk back, you see the receptionist. She kind of looks at you and is like, "Oh, I'm not gonna hear the end of this."
I'm just gonna blink a couple times and go, you should probably look for another job. Bye!
Alrighty. So...
Personally, I think we should come back at night and look through her things.
I think we need to take note of, even though technically we don't know about it yet, if Yuri will tell us about the book and fire thing, because I had completely forgotten. We have a whole nother, ass person in my back pocket that we can talk to.
Yeah.
So that might need to pull that out. I'm guessing next session, because are we going to go ahead and
Well, I figured I'd let you guys decide what you were like, or like talk through how you felt, or like if
Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the next. Maybe go out and do like some more canvassing before nighttime. Like go around and maybe like to the Merchants Guild stuff and everything, and maybe back at night do like a little scouting out and everything.
A little B&E, as someone would say.
Yeah, as you would say. Interrogate the book.
Interrogate the book. I don't see any reason why, once we've left the premises, Erie would not share his findings of the room and the book. So
Okay. Alright. So I mean you guys are off the premises, so
Do we still need to try to find Kavi?
At this
Also-
point, we
I thought we gave up.
knew he was supposed to be at the merchant stock, and he wasn't there, and that whole thing happened. So we kind of we're just gonna run into him eventually. If we do, if we don't, we're trying not to push our luck, I guess.
Yeah.
Stay focused. We'll find him.
Maybe we'll find him at the Merchants Guild. But since we're off the premises, I'm gonna kind of turn to everybody. It's like, well, I hope you guys were looking at stuff because that amounted to nothing.
I assume it was going to amount to nothing, to be honest.
Oh gosh, I feel like the pole stuck up her ass is harder and longer than the one stuck up yours. Did you see anything?
I'm only saying that because... Okay, whatever. I don't care. Yes, several books, lots of paperwork on her desk. Alchemy, gods. Oh right. Remember that book that we got a while back with a person in it?
Oh, I just like rummage around and pull the book out.
There was a copy on the table.
Oh, hey, oh, well, that's interesting.
I'm not going to assume that there's another person in that book, but
Where would it be that wouldn't know until we get it, I guess.
I mean,
I'm gonna put the book
are
back.
we gonna come back here tonight, mayhaps?
Oh, of course we are. That was the whole point of me barging in, so you guys could case the joint. Were you not following?
Oh, I just, yeah.
I'm gonna turn to Aegis. What do you think? What do you think, big guy? How you doing? Why do you have Jeremiah?
I don't like her.
I don't either. Irie?
I don't really think any of this is worth our time.
You're still depressed. Got it.
okay.
It's the little... I can hear the laughter faded out in the background.
Listen. Okay. Well. Yeah, so it is probably approximately like 11 a.m. at the latest at the moment. So, yeah, you guys are gonna have to think about what the fuck you're gonna want to do between now
Well,
and nighttime.
we've I guess we go to check out wherever the Merchants Guild is.
Okay.
Market, I assume.
Alright, so you guys will do that next session.
Hey.
Woohoo!
And then some B&E.
And then some breaking and entering.
I have questions for when we do that,
Mhm.
but
More questions for when you break and enter.
Feels like our party's
Yeah.
getting smaller and smaller with every session. We lose someone new every time.
I will say that was not planned. That was a series of rolls that I did
Yeah.
on my end.
Yeah.
that's why the wheel was there.
The wheel.
That's why the wheel was there.
The wheel.
The wheel. It haunts us still.
She did it again!
Again!
The whale haunts you!